Welcome back, YouTube, to the Dragon Age 2 stream. Anders and Fenris do not get along. The yeah. Caravan, if you didn't hit Anders before, now that you know the before, which you have said that you have, now that you know the context behind him, I bet you just like him even more.
Now we fall. Get back! How about you? Now you fall.
You there. Did my love send you? Will you take me to him?
Either your father didn't give me the whole story, or I really, really hope you're talking about someone else.
Fainriel, the man of my dreams. These brutes intended to take my maidenhood. As they argued about who would go first, I fainted. Then Fainriel spoke to me in a vision and told me not to fear. When I awoke, the men had slain one another. Please take me to Fainriel. I want to thank him properly.
I'm sorry, but I have no way to locate him.
Legitimate man. I'll kill you till you're good and dead.
That's enough!
Yeah, that was a very stereotypical Banjo accent.
It seems I must wait a bit longer for my love. Oh, thank you for your aid. I will find my way back to Kirkwall.
Fainriel, I have questions for you. Well, so Caravan, I was browsing the Twitter on Thursday? Yeah, Thursday, yesterday. And I saw a post about Dragon Age Inquisition. I was like, oh, cool. And I read it, I'm like, huh. It was like, oh man, I hope Dragon Age doesn't do open world again like it did at Inquisition. It sucked.
Winter, you'd be happier there.
You're probably right.
Probably.
There, your magic would be a mark of honor. Apprentice to the right magister, you would do well.
Is there a downside?
Only if you're bothered by owning a few slaves and performing the occasional blood ritual.
So they all do those things.
Just the ones who don't complain about how powerless and persecuted they are.
And, I was like, that doesn't sound right. So I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna keep reading and see what they have to say. And they're like, oh, it's because it's just the side quests were all glorified fetch quests, and the world was just so empty. I'm like, okay, first of all, Dragon Age Inquisition was not an open world. None of it was seamless. You cannot go from Emprise Dulian to Val Royo in one single screen. 2. Not really so much as 2, but the reason why it's not open world as well is the fact that there's just large areas. Two, considering the fact of what was going on before and during Inquisition, it's probably why you don't see a lot of settlements around the Thedas. If you haven't noticed, living in Thedas kinda sucks. And as for emptiness of what and whatnot, I'm assuming they have played Elden Ring because their little avatar, their icon avatar, was of Ronnie from Elden Ring, and I'm just like, you do know that Elden Ring was basically empty of pretty much everything, right? And as to the answers, like, oh, their maps were just so huge. I'm like, so was Elden Ring's. Elden's Ring world map is freaking massive. Then it got even bigger with Shadow of the Erd Tree. And it's just like, listen, you're not doing a good job of selling yourself right now. I mean, I understand why you don't like Inquisition, that's fine. But it's really weird when you don't like a game, but you go around and like another game that does exactly the same thing. Hey, what? So, oh, we don't like the fetch quests. It's like most side quests in a lot of video games are just fetch quests, if not they're escort quests. The only one who's probably immune to this rule is freaking Monster Hunter. Kind of. Honestly, now that I think about it, yeah, probably not even Monster Hunter, because you still have to go out, kill a monster, grab the item, and then give the item. Bam, fetch quest. There we go. Never mind. I stand corrected. Case in point, hey, I found a new camp in the Hoarfrost region today on my main character. I never knew that camp existed. What do I need? Oh, we have to set up the camp? Alright. I need to go kill an Azure Rathalos to get the Azure Rathalos Fell Wing. Then I can make the camp. Alright, well, that's the fetch quest. There you go. Monster Hunter World. Big giant areas. Mostly empty. Except for small creatures, endemic life, and the large monsters. You know what? Game is super heckin' fun. Granted, it's really not a lot of people's jive, and that's fine. It's just, listen, Elden Ring, its formula is not new. Its combat is literally Dark Souls 1 through 3. With the speed of Bloodborne. How do you traverse the world? On horseback. Lots of other games have done that. How do you explore? You look at the map. A lot of games have done that. Oh, but the map doesn't have icons, so you actually have to go and look. It's like, no, that's not true. The map does have icons. And let's take Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You know, all those icons? Yeah, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. You could just filter those and turn them off. Clear up the map. Oh, but the quest doesn't tell you where you need to go. Yeah, and you know, you could probably turn off some compasses too, if you think about it. Listen, Elden Ring has not done anything new. Is it good? To me, no. Will I like it after playing it with Warchild with the seamless co-op mod? Probably. At least I'm willing to give it a shot. But please do not confuse an open world game with a game that just has open areas. FF16, not an open world game. If anything, it's a lot more like Dragon Age Inquisition with giant open areas. I know there's one criticism for the game Forspoken where it's just like, oh, it's huge and open, but there's like nothing in it. I'm like, well, if you had paid attention to the beginning of the game when it tells you why the world is empty, then you can understand why. You chose not to.
Champion.
Cool
welcome.
sword.
Always a pleasure. And may I say, that outfit was a wise choice.
There was an incident within the gallows. A number of phylacteries were destroyed, and several mages took the opportunity
Looks
to
at
escape.
Anders.
We've recovered most of the fugitives. However, I require your assistance in tracking down the last 3.
Like, you get what I'm trying to get at, chat. I'm not doing a great job of explaining. I'm gonna munch on some fried onions.
How did the phylacteries get destroyed?
An insurrection. Several of my own Templars orchestrated the escape, presumably out of sympathy for the mages. They turned their backs on their duty and endangered their charges, as well as the city. Thankfully, most who escaped fled to their families and offered no resistance. The last 3 are proving more difficult.
Since you're turning to me, should I assume the Templars all suddenly disappeared?
The apostates are being sheltered by their families. Some have been reluctant to talk to Templars, but you are another matter. The people of Kirkwall trust you, Champion. They will be more honest for you than for us.
Man, not gonna lie, those fried onion toppings really suck.
I'm not doing your job for you.
You claim to have Kirkwall's interests at heart? Show it. Prove that you are champion in more than just name. With the influence you wield in this city, Champion, it is crucial you understand just what we face. Talk to these mages' families. Investigate for yourself whether they need be recaptured.
Seems like you're giving me a lot of rope. Trying to hang me with it.
I'm trying to solve a difficult problem in as gentle a fashion as I dare. You do not approve of my methods, but perhaps you will change your mind when you see
I don't like your
firsthand
sword
how
hilt.
dangerous these apostates are.
And what would it take to change your mind?
Speak to my assistant, Elsa. She can tell you whatever you need to know about the fugitives.
Your assistant's
I
a
bid you
tranquil.
good day, Champion.
Good day, Champion of Kirkwall. Knight Commander Meredith has informed me that you will be tracking down the apostates on behalf of the Templars. There are 3 of them. Huon, Emil, and Evelina.
Why does Meredith have a tranquil assistant?
She flaunts what she can do to mages. She likes to rub our faces in it.
The Knight Commander believes tranquil mages to be efficient and single-minded. I, in particular, am extremely organized.
Are the apostates blood mages?
The Knight Commander suspects this, yes. The Knight Commander tends to assume all apostates practice blood magic. She prefers to err on the side of caution.
I want to hear about Huon.
Huon is an elf. He was apprehended in the alienage 10 years ago. His wife, Nisa, works for a dressmaker in Lowtown.
Have the Templars spoken to her?
Yes. Nisa insists she has not seen Huon since he joined the Circle.
Could Huon be hiding among the other elves in the alienage?
The Templars' searches uncovered nothing. The Templars have also concluded that few other elves would risk hiding him. Huon was taken many years ago. Most of the alienage's inhabitants do not even know him.
Tell me what you know about Emil.
The second apostate is Emile de Lancey, fifth son of the Comte de Lancey. The de Lanceys have a home in Hightown, but are often out during the day. They are generally home by evening.
What have they said to the Templars?
The Comte and Comtesse say they have not seen Emile since he was a child.
What do you know about the de Lanceys?
Comte Guillaume de Lancey is a minor noble from Orlais. He and his wife came to the Free Marches over 3 decades ago. Emile was born in Kirkwall and sent to the Circle at age 6.
What do you know about Evelina?
Evelina was trained for 8 years in the Circle in Ferelden. She was last seen in her former residence among the refugee community in Darktown.
How did she come to be in Kirkwall?
Evelina claims to have fled the Blight, not the Circle. She presented herself to the first Enchanter on her arrival and asked to take her place here. Our files indicate she petitioned Meredith for financial support of numerous other pre-adolescent Blight survivors.
Did the Templars run into her in Darktown?
Yes, they tracked her there, but she killed several pursuers. The Templars believe she is the most dangerous apostate.
I have all the information I require for now.
Good luck on your search, Champion of Kirkwall.
Well then.
Something.
Shut up.
I can control it. Wasn't that what you said?
So help me.
I'm gonna be honest, chat. I think never mind, I lost the train of thought. I had a train of thought. It's gone now. It left the station without me.
I see Templars trying to control what they have good reason to fear.
But they go too far.
Talk to Hawk about her mother. Ask her who went too far. It doesn't take all mages to cause this. Only the weak ones.
Hi.
Oh, greetings, Messer. My mistress is away seeing to a customer, but she will be back shortly. I can take your measurements if you wish to have a dress made.
I'll only wear dresses that are absolutely festooned with ruffles.
Perhaps it is best if you wait for my mistress.
You could tell me about your husband, Huon. That would be helpful.
When the Templars came, I told them the truth. I hadn't seen Huon in 10 years. But after they left, he came to me. He wanted me to hide him. I used to dream of him returning, but not like this. He's changed, and I don't know him anymore. I sent him away.
Did he hurt you?
Only broke my heart.
You know what? Hell hath no fear in a woman's scorn, so you know.
How has Huon changed?
He was obsessed with showing everyone true elven power. He frightened me.
So you hadn't seen him since he left you?
Huon didn't leave me. He was taken away. When the Templars found out he was a mage, they chained him and dragged him from the alienage, in front of everyone. Now I'm trapped in this sham. Married, but with no husband and no future.
Did you see him use any magic? Perhaps blood magic?
I don't know. I don't think he used magic on me.
Good riddance. You don't need to be tied down to some man.
Listen, my hawk is
If he had been
happily
himself,
single.
I would have taken him back gladly. But Huon said he would return to take me away from this forever.
Empty promises.
I don't know what he means, and I am afraid of him, Miss Sarah.
Would it help if I returned? I'll make sure you're safe.
I would be grateful. Huon said he would come to the alienage soon, at nightfall. Are you going to arrest him? I think he needs help. Maybe the Circle will be able to heal whatever troubles him.
Thanks, Meryl. Yeah. Man, I thought your wife had an unfortunate hairstyle. Oh, that ain't good.
Hush, love. Don't be afraid. Your blood will bring new life to our people.
Oh, man. And we said we would protect her.
She was so beautiful.
Someday I'd like to go 1 week without meeting an insane mage. Just 1 week.
I'm visionary. I've seen our destiny. I know what fate holds for the elves. The humans keep us down because they're afraid of the magic within us. Look at the magic Nisa held inside her. She was just afraid to use it.
It's always the same. Always.
I'm sorry, Nisa. Hey, look at that, we have more or less the complete set of Hawk's trailer armor. Dim knees, man. I said trailer armor, but I think Trailer Hawk was a mage. There we go.
Now you fall!
I feel like Psycho might be a bit too much, but also definitely not inaccurate. I feel like it's more trying to show you like that, hey, too much of anything can be bad and oppressive. Also, the fact that a lot of people like to say that this game was super rushed.
Outsiders think they can change us.
There is a reason why this game's not as liked as the first one.
We got nothing here you'd want. Get back to Hightown and leave us alone.
You're a little young for a blood mage. And I thought Evelina was a girl's name.
I'm not Evelina, I'm Walter. Evelina was our friend. She was our mother. Evelina found us when the Darkspawn came, when our parents died. She made sure we got to Kirkwall safely.
I miss her.
But when she went to join the Circle here, they called her apostate for leaving the tower in Ferelden. They locked her up.
You came from Ferelden?
Yes, until we got here, I thought we were the only ones who had survived.
Don't you have any other family?
Everyone died in the Blight. Evelina kept picking us up, new children every day, everyone she could save.
Do the Templars know you're here?
I don't care. They only want Evelina.
Yeah, he was.
Didn't she want to stay free with
He
you?
definitely had several
She didn't want
marbles
us to be
missing.
stuck in Darktown. She wanted to give us a real life. She thought the Circle would help her, but they just locked her away.
If you tell me where Evelina is, I'll try my best to help her. You can trust me.
Hawk, we just failed at trying
No
to
one
help
can
someone.
help her.
The Templars made Evelina angry. They made her change. It wasn't her fault. When it was over, she was ashamed. She ran into the tunnels and hid.
Shut up, Cricket. Don't tell them that.
Evelina's in the sewer tunnels.
You can't go there. She'll know we told you and she'll be angry at us.
Angry? I didn't like when she got angry. We have to hide.
Cricket!
Like, it's a hard plot to pick a side. Templars who are there who are afraid of these mages. It's understandable, considering the fact that the power that I had in Dragon Age Origins. Let's admit it, everyone's friggin' powerful, man. And a blood mage. Ow. Ow.
What are you doing here?
I thought if we warned her about you, she wouldn't be angry. But then she...
Walter...
She's coming! Run!
There you are. Don't run from me, Walter. You know those are the rules.
Funny. In my house, we always felt running away from violent mad women was a good thing.
These are my children. You and your kind abandoned them. You're Ferelden, like us. That you feast on sweetmeats while your people starve in the Undercity. Spit on you, traitor.
And on the Templars that sent you. Kirkwall should be mine. Then my children will have a whole city to play in.
Is that frickin' son?
Let's release it. Need to get closer. Get back. Gotcha.
I don't understand. Evelina loved us. She saved us. Why would she try to hurt us now?
Don't get as much nearly nuances to mages. The thing with the Templars is that it's really centered around just the one person, Meredith.
Evelina would never hurt you, child. That was a demon. Remember her as she was. A brave, kind, loving woman.
I'll try.
This isn't going to stop. The Templars force our hand. They make us take drastic measures just to be free.
Like Evelina did.
Exactly.
I just don't know what we'll do now.
Take this, and use it wisely.
Thank you, Miss Eyre. I should go buy some food for the others. They've been hungry for a long time.
Not to mention this, like all the bad egg Templars. We wound up just killing them before it got too bad. But yeah. Like right now, for this quest, some Templars revolted against Meredith and helped these mages escape. Paranoia can be a powerful, powerful thing. Can drive one mad. Blood Rager?
These thugs are plaguing the streets.
How many thugs are there in this game? Because I've killed a lot of people. Entirely sooner or later. Yeah, pretty much. When I get off my lazy butt and play more of Endwalker, it'll definitely be A lot of things come to light in the Garlemald section of Endwalker. I'm gonna be perfectly honest though, I don't know what I'll be doing with 14. I've taken such a long break. Hi?
You look lovely tonight, my lady.
Oh, you are too kind. I am so honored to have the champion in my home.
Cassandra?
I will call for refreshments. Talia? Oh, she is so slow, this girl. Come, let us chat while we wait.
I like
You're
Hawk's armor.
extremely cheery for a woman whose son is wanted by the Templars.
Emile? Oh yes, the Templars were asking about our poor boy recently. I haven't seen Emile since he was taken to the Circle. He was just 6. You can tell the Templars not to worry. I am sure Emile will turn himself in soon. He is a good boy.
Dulcie, what have you done? You should have told the boy to throw himself at the mercy of the Templars.
Guillaume! Darling!
Don't darling me, Dulcie. He's been telling people he's our son, that you gave him gold.
Guillaume! Darling, we have guests.
Hi.
I am your son's best chance for mercy from the Templars.
Mercy. They wouldn't really hurt him, would they? Oh, you should have seen his face. It just broke my heart. I gave him some money. Not too much. He said he wanted to start a new life.
New life? His new life is spent in low-town taverns, getting drunk on cheap wine. It's a wonder the Templars haven't found him yet. Help us, please, champion. Emile is not a blood mage, just a foolish boy. Don't let the Templars kill him.
Blood mage? Oh, Guillaume, don't say that.
Please, save my son's life.
If there is a way to help Emile, I will find it.
Thank you, champion. An acquaintance spied Emile in the Hanged Man not long ago. He should still be there.
The Hanged Man? Oh, but that place is filthy.
Come, Dulcie. Perhaps you should lie down.
Varric, okay, listen, it's not the cleanest place, that's true, but it's not that bad.
Oh, but the Hanged Man is so filthy.
It is filthy.
Oh, I'm glad I brought these two along.
Emile de Lancey?
Wow. Are you a mage? Because you just magicked my breath away.
I mean, she is very pretty.
You need more practice with women.
Can I practice on you? In private?
Can I kill him yet? He's hurting me.
He's lived in the circle all his life. He can't function in the real world.
A round of drinks on me. I'm Emile, as you know. And you are?
They call me the champion of Kirkwall. I've been looking for you, Emile.
Oh, buggery. I know what this is about. I'm not a blood mage, all right? I started that rumor because I thought it would make me sound dangerous and suave.
Do you have a death wish? You grew up in the circle. You know what the Templars do to blood mages.
I've only told people in the tavern, and only women. You don't understand. I've been in the circle since I was 6. 6! For 20 years I was locked up. I never had a real drink or cooked something for myself. Never stood in the rain or kissed a girl.
I'm sure there
The Ferelden circle's more fun. Everyone was kissing everyone. Though that was before the abominations.
Yeah.
I just wanted to live a little. If you are going to kill me, do it. I'd rather die drunk.
Did you really escape the circle so you could kiss a girl?
Well, not just that. I've read so much about the other
You
things
wanted
can
the
do with
snooze through, chat.
This is an act. The mage makes himself out to be harmless.
No, I think he's really that pathetic.
You can't run. The Templars will find you eventually.
I'll make you a deal, all right? Give me one night. Just one night. One of the tavern girls, Nella, agreed to lie with me. I even paid for a room. Please, let me have this. You can take me back in chains after.
Chains, huh?
Why don't you start small and leave the chains for when you're more experienced?
Huh?
Oh, just go do whatever.
So, how you feel?
Well,
I'm not going to tell you about it. That was utterly worth it. Back to the Templars.
Anders referee +5. Yay, we got everybody. 2 out of 3 were killed. Whoops.
My face is the least of my concerns right now.
That's because you don't have to look at it. If you could see it from this angle, Blondie, it'd be at least a close second on your priority list.
It's 2011, Varric. Everyone was into the whole broody emo aesthetic. Nope. Emile just wanted to get laid. He came back willingly. He's like, just let me have one night. I already paid for some fun times.
I'm led to believe that both Huon and Evelina are dead. Unfortunate, but necessary.
Yeah, 2 women
Emile
say.
de Lancey, however, turned himself in. Rather happily, I might add.
Yeah, he got
I would
lucky.
have had him executed immediately. But the boy's father made an impassioned appeal on his behalf. What say you, champion? Do you believe Emile to be dangerous?
No.
He was never a danger to anyone but himself.
Very well. Emile will keep his life, though I will watch him closely.
It's hard to say that the Templars did this. You know, it's
At least this is over.
Bye.
Wait. That's it? Pay us and send us on our way.
Anders!
Not
Yes!
a single thought given to the fact that you Templars brought all of this upon yourselves.
Yes, the mages had nothing to do with it.
So the Templars are absolved of all responsibility? You can't be that big an idiot.
The hawk is just going
You
to
think
plant
their
her
crimes
fist in
will allow
Anders'
anyone to
face
trust
after
you
this.
more?
Be very careful, Mage. Your friendship with the champion protects you only so much.
This is not the time, Anders.
If not now, when?
We do what we think is best for this city, Mage. That is all we can do. I bid you good day, champion.
Plus 10 rivalry from Anders. Yeah, you know what? I don't care. How is he still in the middle? What do I have to do to get him back up to like max hatred? Kiss Meredith? Huh, that's fair. Alright. Pretty much. What I do hope, chat.
I did. Wasn't expecting that.
Hang on.
I assume there was a time when you and he were friends.
With Bartrand? No. Just brothers. Occasionally he wasn't insufferable.
And yet you remained at his side.
Too bad he didn't do the same.
Oof. Chat, all I hope is that you guys see that this game is not bad and it's just really not worth all the hate that it got. It has its flaws.
Got a minute, Hawk? I know this is ancient history, but remember that Hightown house Bartrand barricaded himself in?
Yeah.
No point in keeping a house for a dead man. I've been trying to get rid of the place for ages now.
I can only imagine there's a huge market for the homes of deranged killers.
Well, the creepy sort of people who are interested are generally not the ones with the coin to take it off my hands. I found a minor noble in Ravane who bought the place sight unseen. But now there's a problem. They say the place is haunted.
If they hadn't seen the place, I'd expect the first complaint to be about the corpses in the hall.
I may have neglected to mention the mansion's colorful past to the buyer. They've noticed some minor problems. Voices whispering in the walls, apparitions, things moving on their own. My hope is it's a relic Bartrand brought back from the Deep Roads. We smash it, and the haunting stops.
Very well. We'll investigate the mansion. Again.
Thanks, Hawk. I knew you wouldn't let me down. The truth is out there.
You're not a fan of the Mage and Templar conflict?
My crossbow. Say hello, Bianca.
But why Bianca? You must have named her after someone.
Nope. Mirabelle was taken.
The way you fondle your weapon is disturbing.
Hey, I'm a perfect gentleman. In public.
I don't hate the Mage Templar conflict, but it really is hard to side with a side. This game is definitely like, hey, your best bet is to just stay neutral. How the fudge did he get all the way over here? Woo, funny, look how fast I'm moving.
Need to get closer.
Speed. Yeah. Going the right way? Yes. Ah, spooky quest for spooky month.
Is that music? Where is that coming from?
I don't hear anything.
Something in this house is restless.
I guess the buyer wasn't kidding.
Magic is at work here.
Voice coming from.
What voice?
Barely hear it. I wish I could make out the words.
Not going to happen.
You want me to do what? I don't think so.
I don't think I can do that.
The disturbances are growing stronger.
We're getting closer. I can feel it, Hawk.
Alright.
Look at this. My brother's junk was left here. You wouldn't know it, but Bartrand was a sentimentalist. This came from our estate in Orzammar. When I was 7, I knocked over one of Mother's plates and broke it. My brother yelled at me for an hour.
This was made by the artisans of House Saldras. The clay was from the Adro-Setuna River, which never sees the sun. Arr!
There's no way you're talking about the same Bartrand that I met.
Maker's truth. There were tears in his eyes. I never thought that was possible before. That stupid plate was the whole city of Orzammar to him.
Yeah, it is very hard to actually pick a side in this game, because both sides are justified. Dogs of War is technically better.
What's going on here? There's no way the veil could be torn this badly.
This isn't being caused by some random artifact. The idol is still in the house, Hawk. It has to be.
I thought you sold it though. Definitely spooky.
I can't do that.
I did consider doing a spooky game for October, chat, but I decided against it. I would rather... I want to finish some of my other streams, like this. Yeah. I wanted to finish streams like this. Hopefully it'll be next week. I'll be getting back to Cyberpunk 2077, as well as Pokemon, Scarlet. One reason why I have been a little like non-progressive on that is just due to the fact that I haven't beaten the actual DLC personally yet, and I like to get that done. But I've just been super. Oh, you! Oh, right in the face! Uh-oh.
Varric, is that what you've been hearing?
No.
Good. Then I'm not going crazy.
Yeah, so next week is going to be weird with Wednesday and Thursday. Kind of. Well, mostly Wednesday, really. There just won't be a stream on Wednesday, but that has been a thing for a while now, and honestly, I've been hating that. I have been very inconsistent this year. I apologize. Next year, I hope to be a lot more consistent. The goal for this year, though, is honestly to finish the Dragon Age series. I also am thinking about another Series 2 stream. It will not be as long. It will be the Uncharted series. I still have to buy the 4th game for it, but they're not very long games.
Are you real? You've got to get out of here before it comes back.
Where's the idol?
What idol?
Don't waste my time with your lies. Tell me where it is.
I didn't exactly want to stay for dinner, but I think we've got a few minutes to hear her out.
She's hiding something, Hawk. Don't lie to me. I know it's here. You must have found it.
I swear. I don't know anything about an idol. Please. Maker, no! It's starting again!
Uh-oh.
It's a golem. Also, Hawk, you're really bad at saving people.
Piece of cake!
Woo, look at my buff bar go, guys.
Let's finish this!
piece of the idol. Oh, I should have known Bartrand would lie to me. Of course he'd keep a piece of the statue for himself. Think of what we could do with this.
I don't know about you, Varric, but I don't want to end up like Bartrand.
I'm not my brother, Hawk. The idol drove him crazy, but this is just one tiny piece. I need this thing. 6 years of my life have gone into this.
And there we go again. This thing's magic seemed only more potent when broken.
My only hope of finding out what happened to my brother is with this shard.
Varric, if you keep that thing, you'll go mad. I'll have to kill you, and Bianca will be heartbroken.
You're not listening, Hawk. I know I can handle this shard.
Acting crazy is not a compelling argument in favor of keeping that accursed thing.
Fine. I don't really want to argue about this anyway. Take it. It's your problem now. Maybe Enchantment Boy can dispose of the thing for you.
That was the right decision, Hawk. You've saved him great pain.
Let's go. I think I could use some air.
Well, yeah, the next game series I want to start. I know I said I would do Persona, but that is still the plan. Yeah, Persona is still the plan. It's just that that's a really, really long game series. Especially when I'm playing through Persona 3 twice, as well as Persona 4 twice. It's going to take a while. Granted, the second playthroughs of Persona 3, which would be P3P, and Persona 4, which would be P4G, will be a lot faster, and Persona 5 will also be a lot faster. It's still going to take a long time. Rock band. I don't even know if I want Sandal to have it.
Hardly ever comment on mages and Templars and such.
It's a lot of humans in skirts. I get them mixed up.
I highly doubt that. The subject comes up all the time.
Tell me about it.
And no opinion, one way or the other.
Opinions are like testicles. You kick them hard enough, doesn't matter how many you got.
That's something.
But yeah, the next series I would like to do is Uncharted. I'm missing the 4th game with Nadine, so I'll have to get that. But other than that, they're not super long. I could probably get those done pretty quick. So that you guys, I remember streaming Uncharted 4 a long time ago. So
business in the square, Messiah. I hope there's no trouble from it.
I never did the first three.
Champion at Kirkwall seems everyone wants something, don't they? Mistress Amel would have been very proud.
Here, boy. I've something to wet your teeth on. Freshly confiscated mutton just for you. Have at it. Just checking on my best guardsman. He's helping the men to learn healthy respect and how to run.
I'll miss this city when we go somehow. Even the rats. Rats go squeak. Don't worry, my boy, there's plenty of rats in Orlais. They just squeak with a funny accent.
Let's squeak.
Think you can do something with this, Sandal?
Is that lyrium? I've never seen anything like that.
It's dangerous. Varric suggested Sandal might be able to dispose of it.
I think my boy can do better than that.
Ooh, enchantment.
New quest. Closure. Primeval lyrium. What does that do? 38% attack speed. Jesus. This is to make me go even faster.
You like the shiny?
Oh, Nelly. Please, this token. Thank you for persuading me to do the right thing. The boy may not recognize it, but you probably saved his life. Yeah. It's a great courage the other day for you to speak openly against our Knight Commander. You have my support in any actions you take. I hope I have yours as well, for there is a situation to circle I was hoping you could assist me with. Please meet me at the gallows. Meredith has confined my mages to their cells and forbade me from traveling further than the courtyard. As a courtesy of your past service, be aware that I have received complaints about your frequent companion, Guard Captain Aveline. She is accused of coddling her men and weakening law enforcement in this crucial time. In the absence of a Viscount, I am called to vacate her position and assume her authority, but would rather not have that headache. What? What are you on about, Cullen? King Alistair, dear champion, please meet me in the keep. Alistair of Ferelden. Huh. What does Alistair want to talk to me about? To Alistair and an Aveline. Sorry, to Varric and an Aveline. Yeah, guys, what do you think? Uncharted series before we dive deep into Persona 3? I'm not gonna lie, I definitely prefer Uncharted over The Last of Us.
Listen, Hawk. I don't know what came over me back there in Bartran's house. I'm glad you're watching my back.
You had me worried there.
You never have to worry about me, Hawk. What are you having? Edwina, let's get a couple of drinks here.
Last of Us feels overhyped.
Hawk? This is awkward.
I wouldn't say overhyped. It's very good. It's just I preferred Uncharted.
You? At a loss for words? I should mark this day on my calendar.
Enjoy this while it lasts. It might never happen again. Look, I just want to say, it has been an honor knowing you.
Are you about to die? Am I? Why so serious all of a sudden?
Don't panic. I just needed to get that off my chest. You know, it's 6 years today. 6 years since I found you dragging your tail out of Bartran's office. Here's to whatever comes next.
Oh boy, Meryl wants something. Yeah. What do you want, Meryl?
I can't believe I'm doing this, but I need your help.
With?
The Alluvian won't work, which I'm sure is news that fills your heart with joy.
Yeah, it does.
I think I have to go back to the spirit that helped me at the start of all this.
Why do you think this demon will help?
He knows about the mirror. I don't know how much. He won't tell me everything, and it's dangerous to trust. He said he witnessed its forging. He told me how to cleanse it of its corruption. He must know how to make it work.
You are obsessed with this,
What do you mean it doesn't work?
Well, look at it. Do you think it's supposed to just sit there and show nothing at all? I can feel the power in it, but it's like it's asleep. I can't seem to wake it.
Nothing bad ever comes from summoning demons.
That's why I need you to come with me. I've called to the spirit, but he doesn't seem to hear. He was sealed in an artifact on Sundermount. I have to look for him there. But if things go wrong, if he possesses me, I need you to strike me down.
Holy crap, Caravan Hunter updated. Yeah.
You want to summon a demon that may possess you, then have me kill you? How is that a plan?
You haven't left me any other choice. There's no one else I trust. You kept the Arulin home from me so that no one would get hurt. So come with me now. Safeguard everyone.
Go to Marathari. Maybe there's an alternative to summoning the demon.
The Keeper would never help me. Why do you think I had to find the demon in the first place? The whole clan has moved on by now anyway. You'll never find her.
Hi, nice to meet you. Actually, we met before. What? Boom!
Let me guess. That's your final answer?
Hey, well,
3
Alistair.
mages have fled to Ferelden, and you have intervened to protect them, as if it is your right to do so. What other answer did you expect, your majesty?
A maybe might have been nice.
I do not deal in maybes. I deal in cold, hard facts, as should you. Perhaps when Ferelden next chooses a king, it will be one that takes his duty to the Maker seriously.
Well, that was awkward.
How do you do, your majesty?
I've been better. Manlier too, come to think of it.
This is the champion of Kirkwall.
Right, I'm Alistair. King of Ferelden. And this is Tegan, my uncle. Sort of.
I'm actually Tegan. I'm only sort of his uncle.
Your Majesty, may I say what an honor it is to meet you.
Well, you could, but you'd be the first today.
I fought at Ostergar. What happened there was a great tragedy.
Ah, yes. Yes, it was. Thankfully, the man responsible has paid for that. I was hoping we could talk. Would have been better timing before being emasculated by Meredith, but I'm not picky.
I missed you.
I'm surprised you would even know who I am.
I know you came here from Lothering, a Ferelden refugee that did well for herself, against all odds. I have to admit, I was hoping your influence in Kirkwall might be of use. Things haven't been going well with Orlais. Without a Viscount here, however, there's only the Knight Commander to deal with.
You were having an argument about mages.
Yes, well, apparently I don't feel the same way about mages as the Chantry does. So, we're in disagreement. That means they get nasty. They're like that.
Sounds like the Circle is better off in Ferelden.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Sadly, I don't control the Circle. I can only deal with mages outside the Circle, of which there aren't many.
Aren't they in your kingdom? Why not just kick the Templars out?
Ha! Easier said than done.
Perhaps some things are better left alone.
We'll see what comes of it. Ferelden had a blight to contend with, remember? We're not exactly at our strongest.
Yeah.
A lot of your people fled to Kirkwall, you know.
I know. I wish I could have helped them. Their blight devastated the kingdom, and afterwards, well, it hasn't exactly been peaceful. They're welcome back, of course, as are you. But after so many years away, would you still consider it home?
Ferelden will always be my home.
I hope we see you back there someday. We could use someone like you, champion.
Is there to be a war, then?
I hope not.
You're more optimistic than I am.
Empress Celine is doing her best. Orlais isn't the most stable place right now.
What's happening in Orlais?
Oh, the usual. Attempted assassinations, uprising, fancy parties with stinky cheeses. Apparently, some Orlesians think it would be grand to get their lost province back.
Well, we won't let them swoop down on us, will we?
That's right. Swooping is bad.
He said the thing again.
Hypothetically speaking, you could fix the no Viscount situation.
It's not a terrible idea, really. A lot of people would benefit from Hawk running this town.
As long as we don't have to save
That's
them.
asking a lot.
It's tempting, but I'm sorry to say that my support won't mean much without the support of the Templars. I suppose it doesn't matter. I was hoping to have your help before Meredith got wind of my arrival, but that's done now. What you can do is protect Kirkwall. It will take someone like you to keep it from falling apart.
Just me standing between the city and disaster, huh?
I've been there. Trust me, it isn't pretty. Well, I suppose we should be getting back.
We should. The hero of Ferelden should be back in Denerim by now.
You're always so formal. He has a name, you know.
Yes, but we're not programmed to say it, unfortunately. Hawk, really? Tell my cousin I said hello.
My name is a wish my father made, and I did want to be a knight. Back to the barracks. I never tire of it.
Oops. Oh well.
You have no Viscount. It's clear you're suffering without sufficient leadership.
That doesn't grant default authority to you or your commander.
It would be easier if you cooperated.
Wouldn't it?
Guard, Captain.
She just flips him off.
Trouble?
Yes. He's been hounding me. These Templars strut around as it is, but now it's just out of hand.
Yeah. Chad might throw those fried onion crispy things away. They kind of left a weird, funky aftertaste, and it is not a pleasant taste.
Knight Captain Cullen has heard some troubling things.
Such as?
That you coddle the men. Give special treatment.
Someone has dared. Who? Who accuses me of this?
I think it's more important to answer the accusation.
You think it's true?
I think someone thinks it's true.
Then let me give them, and you, an answer. If they think I'm coddling anyone, it'll be my husband, Donnic. You and I will intercept his patrol tonight. Then you can see for yourself if I'm coddling him, or any in my command.
Well, I could do with a breath of fresh air.
You'll be lucky if you have time. You'll see. No one questions me or my men. Donnic's patrol, Hawk. Me and you, tonight.
Yes, Mom.
Accuse me of being soft. Not in this lifetime.
Oh, Evelyn, he's still here. Poof! Oh, he vanished! Hi. There's a lot of Templars here, that is true. Like if I'm coddling anybody, it's my husband. Thought she doesn't coddle me at all unless we're at home. Whoa, he's splattered into pieces.
Need to get closer. It was their bad luck, we're so sorry.
Flaming sword.
Donnic will be on this route.
Let's see what his patrol consists of.
What a mess. Training for the next.
Sirrah Hawk. Or is it always champion now? You're too much of a chameleon, my friend.
I didn't expect to find you so deep in bandits.
A good day, to be sure. I'll be sore tomorrow, but it was my choice. Tell me what's going on.
It's all right. Go ahead.
Every guard chooses the patrol they want. My wife promotes from the bold, not the reckless. Action is up, casualties are down. It is remarkable. As are you, love.
Thank you.
Evelyn, who's complaining? I'm doing a fantastic
Another
job.
time, Sirrah Hawk.
Guards, she's really doing a great job. Who the heck is complaining?
That should be sufficient. Take that to the Templar.
Indeed. Let's go talk to Cullen.
Poor Cullen. He didn't ask for this. Gosh darn it. Oh, one other thing about the Dragon Age Inquisition thing that I had brought up. They said that they thought the banter between party members was really sparse, and I don't really remember it too much, but I know that I definitely enjoyed it when it happened, and I have noticed that in 2. There's a lot of party banter happening.
Captain of the guard, yes?
No, I will not change the patrols around your mansion again. There's already been too many questions.
You wound my pride with such accusations.
But you were going to ask.
Eventually.
I'll look at the roster and see what I can do.
Champion, and you are with the captain. None too happy
Remember,
about the accusations
Fenris is
against
technically
him, I'm sure.
living there illegally.
You could say that.
I have successfully wasted my time, and there is no merit to the claims.
As I suspected.
Then why press this?
Some feel that the solution to the current crisis of leadership is to consolidate authority.
Probably you like you need some sleep.
As long as these complaints continue, baseless or not, they will serve as justification for eliminating the position of guard captain. It would be the simplest fix, whether or not I agree.
Just point me in the right direction, and I'll get you some peace and quiet.
I have no answers for you other than to say that all of the complaints have come from Lowtown.
Guardsman Brennan is on that patrol. Why wouldn't she tell me of this?
I don't know, but I do apologize for the assumptions of this incident, guard captain. It has been unfortunate.
It's not done. To Lowtown, Hawk. I need to speak to Brennan.
Whoa. Oh, Lowtown. I thought they were talking about Undercity. Dope. Oh, Caravan, have you been reading Dead Rock? The quote-unquote dark fantasy manga by the creator of Fairy Tail? Follower of Sheep. Alright. Oh, Fenris, you got any stamina there, buddy?
Out of range. That's enough.
There's a lot of sustained abilities, so that's why it's very small. Like, even Avalanche isn't all that huge. Hi.
Guardsman! Why did a Templar have to tell me there is unrest in this district? What's going on?
Better make it good.
It's Captain Jevon. I didn't report his return because I'm ashamed for him. He's
Alright.
trying to rile the guards against you. But none of us will follow him. You lead better than he ever did.
Thanks. Wow, that was like 6 years ago. Yeah. I was reading it, but honestly, I'm just kind of done with it at this point. It's just not doing it for me. Definitely a lot of, here's this character with awesome development. Oh, they're dead now. But why? Dark fantasy. Doesn't really sound
We've
dark
made so
fantasy
many
to be
enemies.
okay, I guess.
I don't remember him as that impressive.
He deserves to be forgotten. He abused his position and blamed me when we caught him.
He was well liked by some, but not once the truth was known.
So he was well liked by some, but once they learned what he was doing, instantly hated. You, on the other hand, we are holding a popularity contest, and so far you have been in the lead. What?
Well, let's go have a chat with the man.
The guards will have nothing to do with him. So he found others. Militia. Mostly anti-Ferelden. The same kind who were against the Canary. I guess it's been long enough they've forgotten how many the champion killed.
A
It has been
rally
3 years.
against the tyranny of the Guard and foreigners who infest Kirkwall.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Return to the barracks. The rally is in Darktown, Hawk. I need to be there.
Oh, of course. Hi, Samson. Darktown reminds me of Lowtown in FF12, but without the funky upbeat music. And a whole lot less clean. God, I love FF12. I also like to point out we're going to another rally. Fun.
The champion? Here.
Hi. I brought
It's
a
the
friend.
captain. Are we ready for this?
No, you're not.
Too long, brave Kirkwall. You did not throw off all others only to fall under Ferelden influence. Leaderless, displaced, alien hands on the most basic authority. Foreign elite bleeding you.
Jevon! You disgrace yourself.
The Ferelden with the Orlesian name. Is there anyone else who so embodies how far this city has fallen?
Yeah, look at me, man. How
This
about it,
one is
Evelyn?
all yours, Captain.
Do they know how you sacrificed your men? How you alone disgraced your name?
Bitch! You took everything from me!
You took it from yourself. The Guard know this, and none stand with you. He stands alone. This is no rebellion. It is delusion. A joke inflicted on Kirkwall, your home and mine.
I will not be left with nothing again.
No, you shall have less.
God dang. Whoa, that is a large HP bar.
You fool. Why would you do this? If I live to 100, I will never understand his kind. To the barracks, Hawk. My guardsmen will be waiting.
Considering this time period, if you live to 100, you should be praised and revered. Cornerstone.
Starkhaven's too pretentious for me, and Cumberland's too boring.
You always say you hate commitment, but here you are, 6 years later, still at Hawk's side.
Daveline, I thought you'd have noticed by now. I lie a lot.
Hello.
Hi.
Jevon, son of a bitch. You build a good thing, work your hardest, and the past just claws at you.
Tell me about it. I can't go 20 minutes without getting jumped.
But when does it start to hurt those you care about? I've tried to lead well, but this... I wonder what I would do if my captain lost my respect.
Captain, we're waiting for orders.
Will you accept them?
May I speak freely? There isn't a man or woman here who wouldn't follow you through the void. Captain.
I'll take it. I need a moment, Hawk, but... there is something else. Come back and talk to me.
Alright. Hi!
And so I said, it's a kingdom, and that makes him king. But it's also a country. I find interrogations are better as a two-way affair.
You have no sense in your head. None at all.
You're the real guardian of such things. Keep the bottle. Hawk?
Incorrigible. Utterly. Did you know I've been dead for 7 years? I got word last week. They only just sorted the casualties of Ostagar. The king has offered to reinstate the commission of any surviving officers who will return to Ferelden.
Oh.
And?
And what?
Does this appeal matter? I thought you were sworn to Cailan.
King Alistair has apparently become something of a sensation. A champion of hope. Regardless of who has the throne, I served Ferelden. The country survives, even if Cailan didn't.
You brought it up. What's your decision?
It's been a strange time here in Kirkwall. Do you ever think about that last night at Ostagar? How it happened? I don't mean the betrayal. Everyone knows the signal went up and the flanking charge never came. But that moment when the tower lit and then... the fight just kept going. It was the oddest feeling. Hope answered with... nothing. I don't like the thought of going out with a whimperhawk. Not again.
Shock of shocks. You're staying.
You'd walk all over a new captain. I could never subject these men to that. Thank you for everything. I have so much because of you. I'm here for you, Hawk. And for myself.
It's just all the guards are just like, please don't leave us! Alright, chat. Shall we go help out Meryl? I'm thinking we should do that. Let's bring Fenris with us. He should love this. I like how Coma is just the whole lie down, try not to cry a lot. Or try not to cry, lie down, then cry a lot. Huh. I think I was almost done. Hey Meryl, your people are still here after 7 years.
Twine? When did I loan you a ball of twine?
You gave it to me when I first moved here when I kept getting lost in Lowtown. It drove the merchants in the market completely batty, but it did help me find my way.
Keep it, Daisy.
I don't think I'll be getting lost again anytime soon.
Well, you never know. Might need to tie a package up, hang a lantern, dress a roast chicken. It's multi-purpose.
Yep. And yes, you can cook things wrapped up in twine. Or just string.
Welcome home, darling.
This isn't a homecoming, Keeper. Why is the clan even here?
You should have moved on ages ago. The clan still has business here, darling. We will leave when it is time.
It was time 3 years ago. You can't stay here. Eventually, the humans will force you to leave.
There are plenty of hiding places in these mountains. We will stay until my business is done. If you are not returning to us, what has brought you back?
Your first is going to summon a demon to get advice about her mirror.
Did you really have to say it that way?
Yes.
I've already done everything in my power to stop this, and some things that were beyond my strength. I had rather hoped you might succeed where I failed. I'll do what I can to buy you time. Talk to her. Save her from this.
We have to move soon.
Okay. Make sure I go to the right cave this time.
mind you. Calm down, Meryl. Deep breaths. Thalanost.
I really do like Meryl's voice, by the way. That was easy.
Out of range!
To Winter, maybe? Or in the Anderfells? Further away from Kirkwall, that's for sure.
Pride's End. Demon weed. Strange idol.
Something is wrong. This is where the spirit was bound. But now it feels empty.
Who bound this demon here and why?
There was a war long ago between my people and the Tevinter Imperium. After the Magisters sank Arlathan, my people made a last stand here, fighting on the graves of our elders.
I've heard of this. A final, vengeful strike. They unleashed chaos upon this mountain to teach our people that resistance was futile.
I don't know if it was the Elvenan or Tevinter who bound the spirit, but he was left here from the war.
Probably not a
Maybe
happy spirit.
it freed itself?
It would have taken powerful magic to break him free of this prison. You couldn't just set him loose. Nobody could. Not without doing something terrible. This is very wrong.
How are we going to finish the mirror now?
I don't know. I don't understand what's happened. How can he be gone?
I happened.
Keeper. What have you done?
The demon's plan was always for you to complete the mirror. It would have been a doorway out of this prison and into our world. You would have been his first victim. I couldn't let that happen, Dalen.
You stopped it. You saved Meryl.
Not yet. The demon is still here. I couldn't fight it in the Fade while it was trapped. And I couldn't banish it without making it stronger. So, I made myself its prison. Kill me, and it dies too. Meryl will finally be safe.
That's why they haven't left.
No! You can't ask the... I won't do this.
You always knew your blood magic had a price, darling. I have chosen to pay it for you. Dareth Shira.
Guess what? You don't get a choice.
Traitor,
Oh.
may the Dreadwolf hunt you for the rest of your days.
I was trying to rebuild my life. Why did you have to come back and destroy it?
We're close. The whole clan. You brought this upon us.
How many lips all testament to your cleverness? Everyone has fed me.
Keeper. You've beaten it, darling. You are so much stronger than I am.
Unfortunately, we can't interact with other things in this game. All we can do is just...
Keeper, Let's leave this awful place. The clan should hear the good news.
Curious, you said you had
You
to die.
told us that the demon was bound to your life. It would only die with you.
Irabalas, Keeper. Keeper! What have you done? I don't want this. I never wanted this. Creators, please let this be a bad dream.
Mary, your obsession
I'll wake
had a
up
price.
and feel like an idiot, and she'll scold me for not listening.
Your obsession had a price, and she paid it for you.
Exactly which part of don't talk to demons or awful things will happen did you fail to understand?
If there was a price to pay, I should have paid it. She had no right to interfere.
I don't think anybody wanted this. Not even the demon. Marithari did what she had to.
Why couldn't she have believed in me? This never should have happened. I should go to the clan. Someone needs to know, needs to come and take care of her.
Oh, yeah. They didn't hate you before. They're definitely going to hate you now. I got your back. Achievement unlocked. Oh, Mara has completely upgraded armor. That's cool. Can't believe I never had that happen. Honestly, I don't mind it. Them having like equipment upgrades throughout the game. It definitely cuts down on inventory management. Still have to keep an eye on their weapon, though.
We know the Keeper came here. What's going on? Where is she?
Fenrir. The Keeper. She...
Look at her, Fenrir. She's covered in blood.
What have you done, Meryl? Keeper? Can you hear me?
She's dead.
I should have guessed you'd turn on her. You monster.
The Keeper turned into a demon. We had no choice.
There would have been no demon if it weren't for this little flat-eared bitch.
We've suffered enough because of this traitor. It ends now.
Oh boy.
One enemy at a time.
I hate to say it, but my ancestors were thinking clearly when they decided to bury people on top of a mountain.
Oh man, we gotta kill all of them. Oh, I hate this.
Get back! I'll deal with this.
Oh, at least we gave him this pendant early before all this.
I'll wake up and this will be a terrible dream.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey chat, remember when I said that with bad stuff happened? I was just like, yeah, it gets worse. I wasn't kidding.
Oh, so much death because of me.
How do you think Hawk feels? She has literally failed to protect all the
everything
people
wrong.
she said she would.
I'm still here. Kirkwall isn't a pile of rubble. You've done a few things right.
That's sheer luck.
Yeah.
I should have done this years ago. You were right. You were always right. No keeper, no clan, no people. I have nobody but you. What will I do now?
There are plenty of elves in Kirkwall who could use your help.
That's true. The Dalish always say we're the only true elves. And I've lived here for years and never thought. I've barely even looked at them. I feel like such a fool. Thank you.
Yeah, Meryl. There are elves around here. No offense, the Dalish are definitely pretentious a-holes because of what you have just confirmed. But, yeah, I know. I'm glad you admit that I was right the entire time. Now you see why I didn't want you to finish the mirror. You were obsessed. Look at what your obsession got you. Yeah, it sucks.
Naive than I thought.
What have I done to you now?
To me, nothing. Not yet. To yourself, you can't even begin to imagine the number of mages that have walked down the path you're now on.
My clan didn't believe in me. If you don't believe in me either, I won't mind.
I know it sounds like I'm being really cold-hearted and whatnot, but I can't understand what Meryl has just went through, nor do I want to. I don't want that to happen to me. But it just goes to show you that, hey, what you think is right and for the best might not be the best thing for everybody else.
Thank you for
if
coming,
that makes
champion.
sense.
Few will associate with me now that I am the focus of Meredith's ire.
I'm horrible at
Which
explaining
leaves me in a
things.
difficult position. She is not entirely wrong. I know some of my people are using dangerous means to oppose her. But I cannot seek the Templar's aid without making every mage a target.
What are they doing?
All I know is numerous mages have left the circle at night, sometimes for days at a time. I'd rather not follow our knight commander by leaping to the worst possible conclusion. But the idea of blood magic has crossed my mind.
She does like to add 1 and 1 and get 11, doesn't she?
Sometimes 111. I've heard rumors, whispers of a meeting tonight in Hightown. I would go myself, but should I leave the tower without permission, Meredith would call it proof of my involvement.
Apparently Culver's is a really healthy burger.
Whatever they're doing, I'll put an end to it.
Use discretion. I would rather not deny my mages what small freedoms they can find. Just learn the nature of this meeting. You needn't interrupt unless you find proof of something sinister. I pray not, or Meredith will have what she needs to justify the right of annulment.
Well, hey, we've heard of the right of annulment in Dragon Age Origins. What? The common nugget obnoxious vermin? Because I thought
You
spread
pity
the
him.
flight.
He's dangerous to
flight.
himself and everyone around him.
I think he's broken the thing he wanted to save.
You pity him because he's you.
Breaking the things you love most isn't restricted to mages, Fenris.
Sadly true.
A secret meeting between mages and Templars.
Someone's coming. The champion.
We know you're spying for Orsino.
Run! We'll handle this.
I don't want to kill you guys. I don't know what the heck's going on.
The bodies, where there's... This many, there's bound to be more.
Need to get closer.
Hawk, that wasn't a plan. Unless it was to kill everybody, then yeah, I guess it was a success.
I told you she was hunting us.
No, not her. I can't do this.
To arms!
Well, at least it's not boring.
Jesus Christ.
Everyone stay still and
Wow, look at rock armor, chat.
Someone's left a surprise here for us.
It looks so much cooler than the little bits of dirt falling off of us in Origins.
I told them not to do it, I swear. If I knew you were the one they were talking about, I'd have warned you. I don't hold with kidnapping. Not after what I went through.
Oh, it's Karen.
Didn't I save your life?
You did. Believe me. I still dream about those blood mages. I don't know where I'd be without you. I'd never have let them kidnap anyone I knew was one of yours.
I don't like where this is heading.
They said someone was spying. We needed leverage. Someone they cared about. As a hostage. We just got word they pulled it off. Right before you came here.
Just tell me where they went. I can't waste any time.
They left for the ruins on the Wounded Coast. We have a kind of base there. They should have just talked to you. I know you're a reasonable person. You have to see how dangerous Meredith is. Thrask says Meredith will cause open war with the mages if she stays in charge. We have to take her down.
Is this whole thing to oust the Knight Commander?
She needs to go, don't you see? We need a real Viscount and Templars who protect mages, not massacre them. Just look what Thrask accomplished. Mages and Templars working together. Isn't that what we all want?
Is Thrask the one running this conspiracy?
He's the one who brought us together. For 6 years, he's been working, one mage, one Templar at a time, teaching us we don't have to hate each other. He showed us Meredith isn't the only way.
I thought you'd be the last person to join a conspiracy of apostate mages.
They aren't apostates. They want the Circle. They want it to work like it's supposed to protect them. The mages aren't the problem. Meredith is. The Knight Commander needs to go. That's what Thrask says. Without her, we have a chance at peace. What are you going to do to Thrask? To me?
This isn't going to end well. If I were you, I'd stay out of range.
Thank you. I'm really sorry you were the one. I'll go to Marsha. Try to wait this out. I don't think I can serve the Templars while Meredith is still in charge.
Yeah. The Templars aren't bad. Meredith is the biggest... Well, okay, there are some bad eggs in the Templars. Meredith, on the other hand, is essentially the big cause of what's going on. I learned that there is now a grenade that will actually revive fallen party members. Wish I'd known about that. Guess the fight against Corypheus. Oh well. Honestly, I'm actually pretty proud of myself for being able to solo him. Served cold. Oh boy. I'm glad at Inquisition they gave us a mount. The only issue that I have with the mount in Dragon Age Inquisition is not the fact that when you sprint on it, it doesn't go faster. It's when you're on the mount, it's just you, so you miss out on party banter.
you've been sticking your nose in every problem in Kirkwall since you stumbled off the boat.
Hey, look, it's Gideon Emery, a.k.a. Fenris.
Who are you again?
Samson. I'm the one who fouled up your lad Fainriel's escape some years ago. Further back, I was a Templar, but that was before your time.
Are the mages here using blood magic?
It always comes down to that, don't it? They claim innocence, demand equality, but back them into a corner, and they got options we don't. Haven't found a mage yet who won't take it.
You were the upstanding citizen begging coins to get your next flask of lyrium.
It's a long time since anyone could get under my skin with that. I know what I am. So it shouldn't surprise you to see me here, right? One more blockhead move that's gonna keep me in the gutter. I just wanted to see Meredith out in her ass, like she did to me.
Meredith does seem to have a serious case of the crazies, yes.
But is she wrong? I'd hoped with Meredith gone I could take up the shield again. But maybe she was right. Give them a hint of freedom, mages go bad.
Oh boy. Alright, chat. Pick. This is a dude. Yeah, it is. I will say, this is probably one of the biggest decisions that will reflect in-game. So, help the mages. Alright.
Your friends are right. Without Meredith, Kirkwall can be at peace again.
She is a problem.
It is never that simple. I'd cheer to see her shipped to Val Royeaux. But I don't have the stomach to turn against all that's right and natural to do it.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm throwing those onion crunchies away. They're just... To describe the aftertaste that they have given me, chat, it's like... plastic. It's the best way I can describe it. Aveline?
I suppose it was too much to hope that you wouldn't have come here.
Oh, what? She kidnapped
I can't
her.
understand why you side with Meredith now. You showed me we can stand up to her. When you took Fainriel to the Dalish and insisted there was another way. Please, champion. I have nothing but respect for you. It's Meredith we must see gone.
Your cause is just, but I take issue with your methods.
I should have known you recognized the threat Meredith poses. I am sorry for any distress we caused you or your friends. Let the hostage go.
No. The guard dies. Then the champion.
Stand down, Grace.
Grace. I knew we should have let the Templars slay her.
Oh, it's her.
We will not kill an innocent to achieve our ends. It gains us nothing to become Meredith.
Meredith. What do I care for Meredith? I'm here for the champion.
Whatever you want, just tell me.
I would rather die 100 times than endure one more hour in this circle. I have been counting the days to get my revenge. Elaine, kill the hostage!
I don't know, Grace.
I thought you turned your back on blood magic when you saw what happened to Decimus.
You don't know what it's like. We're locked in our cells all day, no light, no air. The Templars ask things of us. When Thrask offered a chance to make a better circle, I had to take it. But... Grace, this isn't right. Meredith's to blame for what's happening, not the champion.
Don't defy me, boy. Without me, you'd be nothing. If you're too squeamish, I'll do it myself.
No. No one has to die here.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong.
Restrain yourself.
How are you still alive?
Forget the hostage. Kill the champion.
Pride abomination. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, Thrask might be dead, which sucks because it seemed he may have been on the right path, reforming both the Templars and the Circle.
It's too far.
I am not meaning this.
I tried to stay away from her, you know, after Decimus. But the circle here is worse than Starkhaven ever was. It seemed like hers was the only way out. I'm sorry. Grace used blood magic to hold her. That's the only way I can bring her out.
Yep. Hoopsie.
You Templars are a disgrace to your mandate. Kidnapping the captain of the guard.
I thought you were better than this. A couple of lousy Templars and you're down.
I've known their best. It is hard to think of Templars as the enemy. Thank you, Hawk. You were one of the few things to be counted on in Kirkwall.
They're meeting in here, Sir Cullen. Oh, I guess you didn't get on so well with these mages as you thought.
Champion, Samson never said you were involved in this. I trust you were here to stop these traitors, not join them.
The champion's a fine lady, sir. She wanted to solve this peacefully.
Yeah. Put the Mage to questioning.
The boy stood up to his elders when they would have killed an innocent hostage.
You mean he was one of them, save for a convenient last-minute change of heart? I'll encourage Meredith to take it easy on him.
Thank you, champion.
Everyone else here is under arrest. Take them to the gallows. Is there any recommendation you would have me bring to Meredith, champion?
Kill them all! You know what? We're already the cause of one thing in Inquisition. Let's be the cause of another.
She should consider reinstating Samson. When it came down to it, he showed where his heart is.
True. Samson, you have done us a great service. Do you wish to take up the shield once more?
More than anything, Knight Captain, sir.
Then I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Remember, everybody, Colin is only the way he is in this game because of what happened to him in the first game. Not great things. Ornate demonic belt. Tiger's tail. Hey, there's the helm of the champion. We're going to take a bit of a hit, but do get a completionist bonus. Ugh. I dislike that helmet. Uh, 5% armor and +3 strength. Oh, there was a hide helmet. Thank God, because no offense, the helmet of the champion is pretty freaking hideous looking. But hey, we got the full set. We'll finish up this quest, chat, and then I'll be calling it for tonight, because it is past stopping time. It doesn't feel right to leave it off when we're so close to finishing the quest. like doing that.
Your master must have been a terrible man to make you hate mages so.
He is a terrible man. He's not dead.
We're not all like him.
How often I hear that, and yet how often I find it's not true.
The Keepers are different. They exist to preserve the old ways and to protect our people.
And none of them would ever fall prey to a demon or perform blood magic.
It's impossible to talk to you.
Well, is he wrong though? Oh, thank you for the raid, Mystery Hood. Welcome to Dragon Age 2. Unfortunately, I will be ending it once I turn in this quest. For those who don't know, hi, I'm Ebby. I stream a bunch of different games.
Your Mage Templar group was conspiring to overthrow Meredith.
I have a sudden deep regret I interfered. You know, I was half convinced Meredith had engineered the whole thing to trick me into incriminating myself.
Thrask admitted to leading the group.
Perhaps I've exaggerated the depths of her madness. But if she's not there yet, she will be soon. The only question is, once it's clear she cannot lead, will there be anyone left to oppose her? Please accept this as my thanks. It will be of more value to you right now than my friendship.
Timberland circle groups, which I can't wear because I'm not a mage. Oh.
If you have any questions,
I have a feeling we might actually be close to the end of this game, chat. We'll talk to Fenris. Because it's just talking. We haven't really done much with... I haven't really done anything with Fenris, actually. What's up, broody McBrood face?
Take a look at this.
A blade of mercy. I remember these. You see them in the Imperium. Replicas of the sword Archon Hessarian used to kill Andraste. This one looks finely crafted.
So they sell these things at every market stand in Minrathous?
Hardly. Here, let me show you. These are gifts of honor, given to those who have performed a service for the Imperium. Denarius coveted them, as I recall.
You don't talk about the Imperium much.
It's not a place I remember fondly.
The blade is yours if you want it.
For me? Yes. I think I'd like that. I'll think of the irony as I wield it. Thank you, Hawk.
your travels? Another message came while you were away.
Alright. I'm going to end it here. For the YouTube people, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe. If not, that's okay. Follow me on Twitch at Evius7. Good night. Or